Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. So as you've read the title of today's video, I'll be talking about my bare minimums in a relationship. By bare minimum, I mean the least I expect, or like just bare minimum, like the least you can do. So first off, before I start with my points, because I have 10 points if I'm not wrong, I believe that strict girls get the best boyfriends. That's just what I personally believe, and I'll explain that as we move on. And the things I'm going to say is not the gospel truth. These are just my opinions and what I think and what I have applied in my relationship and in my past relationship, but mostly in my current relationship. And guess what? It has been working well for me. But yeah, these are just my opinions. I'll reiterate on that. So don't go doing them and then say like, oh yeah, Ruth said, yeah. Me, I'm just sharing what I think are bare minimums in a relationship. So yeah, first and foremost is saying good morning every day. Like that goes without saying. It might look or seem as something small, but guys, for me that's just a big deal. Sometimes I'm as petty as I'll wake up around 10, or I'll wake up early. No, I'll wake up early, but I won't tell my boyfriend good morning. I'll wait for him to wake up and tell me good morning, and we won't talk about any other thing until he tells me good morning. That's just a given for me, because it just shows effort. Like, yeah, you woke up, thought about me. I don't know. That one, good morning and good night. Yeah, I'm those girls, guys. I am those girls who take these things seriously. Like, you have to tell me good night. Like, there are times I might sleep early and no, listen to my double standard. I might sleep early, right? And forget to like tell my boyfriend good night. So what happens is that I'll sleep and tell myself like, yeah, I'll be here when he calls me, because we usually talk every night before he sleeps, before I sleep. I'll tell myself like, let me nap as I wait for him to call, and maybe I won't hear the phone ringing. But the next day, if I wake up, I have to see your good night text. Like, why didn't you say good night? Even though you didn't find me and we didn't talk, you have to tell me good night. Yeah, good night. I love you. Like, yeah, my boyfriend, like, it used to baffle him a while back, but right now he's like, yeah, he understands it. He understands it. Sorry. So yeah, good morning, good night. That's one. Two, whenever he visits, he has to come with something. Yeah, guys, I think this one kwanza is, it goes without saying. I don't think people should be told to do this, right? Am I wrong? Yeah, I don't think people should be told to, like, it's just common courtesy. Even outside a relationship context, you just have to bring something. And by something, I don't mean like I expect flowers every time my boyfriend comes, because we usually meet on the weekends. Weekdays we don't see each other unless when we're going to the gym. So the weekends we have to see each other, because Saturday we spend time together, Sunday we go to church, and maybe in the middle of the week once in a while, because also we need our space. I need my space, he needs his space. But yeah, so whenever he comes, he has to bring something. And this, I didn't even tell him, or I don't think, like I said, I think it's an unspoken rule. And it doesn't have to be something big, street flowers or perfume, or just small things. Maybe like, do you have this in your house? If I don't, he can come with it. Or maybe just a snack, a chocolate, a lolly, just anything. For me, that's just an unspoken rule. Like, he has to come with something. And thank God I didn't have to tell my man, because I watched another podcast. It was yeah, just today. I was like, another girl was saying the way he had to tell the man he was dating, like, appreciate when you come to my house, you should like bring something or ask me if I need anything. And thank God the man was receptive and was like, okay, sure, I didn't know, I just didn't think of it like that. And it's cool. At least the guy was open to correction. But I wouldn't want to find myself in that situation, because there's a way I'm a people pleaser. So I'd be like scared to tell you that, because I'll be overthinking, like, I don't know how he'll feel, I don't know what. I'll just resent you. And I know it's a bad thing. I vouch for speaking it out. If your boyfriend doesn't do that, just speak it out and be like, yeah, I appreciate maybe when you come, you bring me something, or yeah. And I think it goes to the next point. a bare minimum is having a partner who's stable financially. Now this is a bit controversial. I don't mean rich but stable. I know someone will say, like the second point I was saying, that someone would, like, it's courtesy for you to come with something, of which, like I said again, it doesn't have to be something expensive. So when I say they have to be financially stable, how will someone be coming with something to your place if they are not stable financially? Because it only makes sense if the guy is struggling financially, or if he's struggling to make his ends meet. It would be unfair of you to, like, tell him that I expect you to bring something for me every time you come. It's like, come on, I'm also struggling to eat, I'm struggling to pay rent, I probably live with my parents. So it's a bit of a dance. But then again, I'm not saying you shouldn't date someone who's not financially stable. You can, as long as you know how to work your way around it. Personally, I can't. I just can't right now. And that's why, like, because you're financially stable, I'd expect you to always just bring something. And yeah, when you come, even just a lollipop, a sweet, worth 10 shillings, I don't mind. Actually, I actually don't mind. So yeah, the third one is, I think I'm diverting, but the third one is you have to be financially stable. I think it's a ripple effect. It relates to every other aspect. That's for me personally. So yeah. The fourth one is, I mentioned it with the first point or the second, I don't know. But it's see each other at least once a week. That means it can be more, but a week can't pass without us seeing each other. That's why I don't think I can deal with long distance relationship, unless maybe we are married and you have to travel for work and there's absolutely no other way around it. But I love spending time with my man. I love hanging out. I love just hanging out. We must see each other at least once a week. For me, that's a bare minimum, and they shouldn't have to ask you for it, or like, yeah, when are we meeting? You see, like, those relationships where you have to, like, beg the boyfriend, like, yeah, when are we going to meet, when are we doing this, when are we, like, you have to plan things now, expect for you. And when I say meet, I'm not saying we should go on dates every once a week. Just meet up, hang out, you know. That's for me. The other one is go out on dates every month. This is something we cultivated with my boyfriend since we started dating. It just keeps the spark alive, and because there's this thing of you can be complacent once you are in a relationship for a long time, like in a what's the word, in a when you're in a long-term relationship, there's a way it can get complacent, meaning that you get used to each other to the point that there's no spark. You don't want to dress up for your man, you don't want to make an effort. So dates create that, unless maybe circumstances don't allow. But for me, I actually think going for dates once a month is just good. And dates, again, let's not try and make excuses, or make excuses for guys. Let's not try and make excuses for guys, sorry. They're like, oh, dates are expensive. Even going out to a park and walk is a date. You just go have ice cream, that's a date. You can go to Uhuru Park, so it's 100 bob. I don't know. Like, let's just not make excuses for guys. Or me, I wanted to say if he wanted, he would, but I'm very cautious on that statement because I'm not sure. So let me just say, let's just not make excuses. For me personally, like I said in the beginning, I think strict girls get the best boyfriends, because if you're just don't care about this whole thing, it's like, yeah, she actually doesn't care about it, so you get comfortable, keep him on his toes. Yeah, keep him on his toes. Me personally, I think, yeah, so a date once a month, maybe it's doing the things like movies. If you can afford, go out on fancy restaurants. You can even go to Chicken Inn, or maybe these fish and chips, these places in town. Just go out, be together, the two of you, have some food, talk about things, like, just reminisce old things. Or yeah, or maybe you can also do indoor dates, like you prepare something, just for that excitement. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the excitement and the butterflies will always be there. Yeah, I'm not saying that, but just try and make an effort, and just, yeah. So for me, dates once a month. My boyfriend is supposed to support my dreams. That is an non-negotiable. It's a bare minimum. It should be someone who supports my dreams, my aspirations. I also don't like someone who tries to change me. This is in relation to dreams, because that, you see, like I have been in a relationship where I tell my then man, like my then boyfriend, like, yeah, this is what I want to be, and then he just makes some murky comments like, are you sure? Hey, you see, there's a perception of girls who do that. Like, I don't want to sense any type of negative energy from you. I just don't want to overthink that you won't support my dreams, or you'll try to dim my light. I can't deal with that. I just need someone who's my biggest cheerleader. Guys, let me tell you the truth. Whenever I post content, my boyfriend is always the first one to repost it. No matter how the content is, no matter, like, he's always the first one to repost it. Always post it on his stories, repost it, share links. Like, yeah, I just want you to support my dreams. Whatever it is I want to do, you support it. Obviously, if it's morally correct, yeah, but you should just have someone who is your biggest cheerleader. Because if your boyfriend is not supporting you, then, like, what are we doing? And you see, others won't, like, not support you outrightly. They'll just be like, it's a how will I say it? They'll be like supporting you, but also trying to, like, make you seem like they want you to grow, but not past a certain level. Like, they just want you to remain at a level where they won't feel threatened, or they won't feel like, yeah, oh, maybe she's becoming too successful. Like, I just want a confident man, a secure man. And because if you're personally, I think guys who don't support their women's dreams are not secure, they're not confident in themselves, because they always have this thought that, oh, what if my woman, like, gets successful and she leaves me, and she, you know what, come on, we're not doing that. So yeah, you have to support my dreams. Another one is remembering special dates, e.g. birthdays, Valentine's, anniversaries. I would get actually so mad if you don't remember such things. When I hear stories of, like, girls saying, like, oh, my boyfriend forgot my birthday, or you have to remind him. Guys, I don't know, there may be many reasons for it. That's why, again, I said when I started, these are just my bare minimums. They don't have to be yours, but they're mine. You have to remember every important date. Like my birthday, okay, let's say birthday, the least you can do is birthday. And by remembering, I don't say, oh, you have to gift me. Okay, you have to gift me, but at this point, it's just you have to remember it and acknowledge that day. If it's a special day for me, you have to remember it. I just think if he doesn't remember, maybe he just doesn't care enough, and he's outside remembering someone else's birthday, because there's no way you're forgetting my birthday. Like, there's no way you're forgetting my birthday. So yeah, you have to remember special dates and birthdays. The other bare minimum is my partner has to be someone I can call, and I am sure this person will pull through or come through with help, be it financially, be it emotionally. I should be able to rely on you. Yeah, and they said financially. I'm not saying, like, now I'm going to call you, like, do you have 100,000? No, it's like, maybe I'm stuck here. Would you, like, mind helping out? And then, like, you have to be able to be someone who can come through when I need help. That's just for me. I don't know if I can see it any other way. I don't know. Yeah, like, I can have a bad day and I'm supposed to feel comfortable to call my man, and he'd be like, yeah, even though he won't come immediately, just be there to listen, or just, yeah, just assure me or affirm me or reassure me. But basically, I just want you to be there when I need help, when I need maybe emotional, all types of help. So one is, which I had to communicate to my boyfriend, yeah, because I remember I used to get mad at him for not doing it, is checking on me during the day. Like, we can't go a whole day without talking. Maybe the only way that can happen is maybe we talk in the morning, and then you'll be like, oh, today I'm going to be busy. It might be hard for us to talk, and hard for us to talk. Why? Maybe we're going to be having a meeting. It must be a good reason, because I believe it only takes 5 minutes or seconds, in fact, just to check up and say like, hi, how are you? Hope you're having a nice day. Done. You know what? I'm not asking for us to like talk for hours and hours during the day. Maybe you're busy, you're working, you like that's an over expectation. But just checking on me so that I can like, yeah, he's thinking about me. You know? Yeah. So I just want you to like I want to know that even as you carry through your day, it's like you're thinking about me, and yeah, just check in. You don't have to call or just text. If you can call, then that's fine. This thing of like you don't talk the whole day, nah. And when I say I had to remind my boyfriend that, it's not that it used to happen every day. No, maybe tell me like let's say he has had a busy day at work, and then we talked in the morning. It's like, okay, because like I told you, he always tells me good morning, so in his mind he assumed as long as I've told you good morning in the morning and I told you like, okay, we'll talk later, that means until in the evening. But I told him like, yeah, just appreciate our text, because our text is like 1 minute, like, are you good? Okay, that's good. Or even though I won't be online, he just leaves a text like, oh, I was just checking on you, hope you're fine, and we move on. Yeah, that's a bare minimum for me, guys. It is a bare minimum. The other one is pay for dates. I don't believe in 50-50. I can't be with someone who asks me to like split the bill. Sorry, but no, guys, no way. Like, and when I talk about 50-50, even like, let's speak of which this is another topic. Even if you are married, and no, I'm so traditional in that I expect you to be the provider, and yeah, not fully, but we're not going to split 50-50 the same way in dates. Like, I don't think, I think it's, thank God I've never gone through that. But yeah, I think it's just unsaid. You asked me out on a date. Sorry. You asked me out on a date. I expect you to pay for it. Why would you ask me out if you're not prepared for it? Or and then after the date, you're like, okay, I'm paying you as you pay yours, or we just split the bill. No, we're not going to split the bill. You're going to pay for it. That's just an unspoken rule for me. And I didn't know that it happens opposite to that. Like, some people are actually told, can you split the bill or like pay for your food? What? Let alone even the first date, even other dates, like my man pays for it. Like, that's just, we don't even discuss like he pays, unless I'm the one who says like, love, I want to take you out this month or this specific day. Then that's fine, I will cater for everything. Because sometimes I'm like, yeah, I want to take care of my man, I just want to spoil him. That's a different. But with the monthly dates, or like, that's, we're not even debating, he'll pay for everything, from the everything, like everything. So that's a bare minimum, guys. It is a bare he's supposed to do that. I don't know even at what point, which point, I'm not sure. But the other one is, I don't like guys who shout. Why are you shouting? We're grown-ups. You can't shout at me. Yeah. Um there's a difference between raising your voice, because I also do that at times. Like, maybe we're having an argument, then I'll raise my voice slightly. But shouting like, ah, no, we can't do that. I can't date guys. Like, for me, it's non-negotiable. You can't shout at me, because there's a perception I have of guys who shout at women. It's like, I'll relate that to violence, and I know it's not the case every time, but that's just how I am. I relate it to violence. There's a raising voice and there's shouting. There's a difference to it, right? So you can't be shouting at me. Nah. The last one is, the other last bare minimum is, you should be emotionally available. I can't deal with nonchalant guys. I can't deal with nonchalant men. I can't deal with emotionally available men. And interestingly, I saw another girl on TikTok saying it's a turn on for her, like, if she dates guys who are like, they're not in touch with their emotions, they're like nonchalant, like it makes the, you want the guy I'm like, nah, I'm not going to be playing that game. I want you to be like, meet me emotionally, like in every sense, in every way. I can't deal with a nonchalant guy. You have to be care about my emotions. You have to, yeah. And I don't see myself ever being in the position where I get excited by a guy who is acting hard to get, if I may say so. Like, I'm the one who's supposed to do that, not you. So if you're doing that, so like, you're going to make me chase you, or which I can't do that. I'm not going to chase you in the relationship. So yeah, that's the last one I'm guessing. If you have others, you can also share. But thank you for watching, and yeah, I hope you liked the video, and if you've gotten to this point, kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment, and also follow me on Instagram. And yeah, bye.